Hello everyone, today we'll check out every Source game and kind of review them. One thing before we start, I took the list from Gary's mod. So let's start by Half-Life 2. Good. Now let's go to Half-Life 1 Source. If you like newly mopped floors, realistic water with 1998 texture around, and being trapped by some mysterious force in close spaces, then you'll like it. Everyone else won't. What the fuck? Is this real? Peggle Extreme with orange box stuff? What the holy god? Peggle Extreme delivers fast-paced puzzle action that combines elements of pinball and pachinko to create a truly unique game experience. Take your best shot with energizing arcade fun, now exclusively themed with art and sounds from Half-Life, Episode 2, Portal, and Team Fortress 2. This can't be right. GMAN? TF2 is kinda strange, so I'm not going to tell you. Just watch this clip. You may be saying that this isn't Team Fortress 2, and you're right. This is Disney Pixar Ratatouille for the PS2. I don't know if the footage is from the PS2 version, but that's the one that I always play the game with. Anyway, back to Source game.
Я всегда играю в Counter-Strike со своим другом Майклом. Мы много играем в эту игру, и нам она нравится. Черт возьми, Quake и любая другая арена FPS Quake Life могут съесть мою задницу в Counter-Strike. Дук.
Honestly, the Stanley Parable can bite my ass. All you do in the game is walk. So let's have more fun and activate SV_cheats.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. Whoa! Did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment? Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through? I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables, and I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of...
Day of Defeat Source is a very cool World War II themed game with the Americans and the Germans. I usually don't like tactical shooters because arena shooters are better, but it's kind of fun. Okay, what's next? Gasp. Isn't that Half-Life 2 Deathmatch? It is game theory time now. Valve, before publishing Half-Life 2, intended Counter-Strike Source to be its multiplayer. But just one person who worked there created Half-Life 2 Deathmatch alone. Almost nobody knew this, but when he finished the game, Gabe, the man that is new and well, decided to publish it on Steam. In the early days, Half-Life Deathmatch was one of the most played games on Steam, but with time the game faded away into obscurity. In a later patch of the game everything changed, because the very cool movement was gone. Now, the game sits there on millions of people's library, waiting to be opened again. Then we have Half-Life 2 Lost Coast. I don't really care, so here's a speedrun of the game. Then we have Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. The first one is shit because Bill dies. The second one is shit because there isn't Bill in the main campaigns. After that we have Portal 1 and 2, they are great games. Bye.
Cleverly done.